Hello everybody and welcome to Snack Tube. It's a freezing cold day today, so I really need something that will warm the old cockles. So I've picked up these. This is Cathedral City, our mac and cheese pies. Yeah, so mac and cheese pies, macaroni pies, bit of a staple in Scotland, it would seem. Loads of people here eat them, especially in Glasgow. I'm not usually a massive fan of a macaroni pie. It's not the kind of pie I would go for. I prefer a meaty pie, like steak pie, that kind of thing, Scotch pie. But yeah, very, very popular. And you get them all over the place. These I got out of Iceland. So yeah, figured I would give them a try. Cathedral City is obviously a very well-known cheese brand here in the UK. They make nice cheese. A lot of their products are quite nice. I've tried some of their other stuff. I might have even tried one or two of them on the channel. I think there was a Pigs and Blankets mac and cheese, maybe, Cathedral City, that I tried on the channel. Don't quote me on that. If I did, I will find it and I'll put it in the cards so you can go and check that out as well if you like. But yeah, macaroni pie. I needed something really warm today for eating for my lunch because, my God, it's so cold. It is freezing. It's so much frost out there, and I've had the heating on full blast all morning. I'm still freezing. So yeah, I think I need to invest in some jumpers. I don't own any jumpers. I own hoodies. I don't own any jumpers. I could probably do with buying some more. I own like 2 hoodies. So yeah. Anyway, let's try this macaroni cheese pie. So it's Cathedral City's Our Mac and Cheese Pie. They're saying they're new. I don't know how new they actually are now. 2 macaroni cheddar cheese short crust pastry pies. Yes, so cook these in the oven. You can do them in the, what do you call it? Air fryer as well. I get the impression from the packaging as well, you can just eat them as they come. You have to defrost them first. It says defrost for 2 hours and you can eat them cold. But I'm not doing that. I need hot pies. My pies have to be hot. Apart from a pork pie. But a pork pie is supposed to be cold. I digress. Yeah, so I did these in the oven. Took 35 minutes to do them in the oven, so it takes a bit of time, but hopefully that will be worth it. Be worth the wait. And these were from Iceland. You might be able to get them in other shops. I don't really know. But they were from the frozen freezer section, of course. As most stuff in Iceland comes from. So here's the full description. Cathedral City, our mac and cheese pies. Short crust pastry. Oh, excuse the alarm. Short crust pastry base filled with cooked pasta and cheddar cheese and a savoury custard. I don't like that they called it a custard. It's a roux, right? Don't call it a custard. Topped with a cheddar cheese breadcrumb. Sounds okay apart from the custard thing. Can custard be savoury? I mean, that's just a roux, right? That's just like a white sauce. Anyway, it says, we've been crafting our award-winning cheddar for over 50 years. Made in Cornwall with milk from our dedicated West Country farms. We're proud to be the nation's favourite. There you go. Here's your list of ingredients. If you want to pause the video and have a wee read of those. But as far as allergens go, you've got milk, wheat and egg. Milk, wheat and egg. There's no may contains, but it is suitable for vegetarians, obviously not vegans. Nutritional information. So the pies, it's a 340 gram pack. You get 2 pies, so they're 170 grams each. Let's see, you've got per pie as consumed, 523 calories. That's quite a lot. It's basically carb on cheese, on fat, basically. So not really surprised by that, but that's a lot. 31.1 grams of fat, of which 16.6 grams is saturates. 44.5 grams of carbs, of which 4.6 grams of sugar, 2.4 grams of fiber, 15.3 grams of protein, and 0.7 grams of salt. So high in the saturates, high in fat, quite high in the carbs. Not so bad for the salt though, which is good. Okay, well, that's what your packaging looks like. That's your serving suggestion. That's what they're supposed to look like. And here's what they look like after they've been cooked. Yeah, doesn't look too dissimilar. A little bit burnt maybe, a little bit more burnt. I cooked them for the exact time they told me to. That alarm that went off wasn't for that. It was, well it was, but I also set an alarm on my phone in that one. I'm not just ignore it. Anyway, yeah, so they ended up a wee bit burnt. I don't know why, but I don't mind. I don't mind a bit of burntness, adds extra flavour, right? So yeah, the big pies are pretty decent size, so not complaining at that. I do have my tomatoey ketchup here just to add to my pies after I finish this video. I have to have ketchup on my macaroni and cheese, or at least some kind of sauce. Sometimes I'll do sriracha. I might dump jalapenos on there, just kind of depends. But yeah, I'm excited to try it. So let me just have a wee swig of this Pepsi. Mouth's a wee bit dry. Beautiful. Okay, let's cut one open and we can have a look at the cross section. Very soft in the middle. That's what I want to see from my macaroni cheese. I don't want my macaroni to be too stodgy. I want a nice liquidy sauce. There's your inside. Looks nice. Looks gooey. Smells good. Smells very cheesy. Maybe a bit oniony, a bit herby as well. So it smells nice. Okay, well, let's do it then. So these are Cathedral City, our mac and cheese pies. Let's give them the old taste test. Right, I'm just going to cut a wee corner off here, I think. Maybe a smaller chunk, because these are going to be very, very hot. I don't want to burn my mouth. That's not a bad wee portion, right? Curious about what other ingredients are in here. I was just thinking, it tasted a wee bit oniony. And there is white onion in it. So there's white onion in the sauce. You can smell the onion. Okay, I'm going to have another wee bite, just to be sure of my feelings here. There's some macaroni pie. This is mostly macaroni now. This forkful, mostly macaroni. Okay, well, as macaroni pies go, it's quite good. Yeah, like I said before, I'm not a big macaroni pie guy. I don't really go for a macaroni pie normally. I'll eat one if it's served to me, but it's not something I would normally go for. The macaroni on the inside is quite nice. It's got a good bit of got good texture. It's not the macaroni's not too overcooked. It's a little bit overcooked, but not too overcooked that it's turned into mush. So you still got the texture of the individual macaroni tubes, whatever you call them, macaroons. I don't know. So the macaroni is quite nice, texture-wise. Flavour-wise, yeah, it's there's a little hint of some herbs in there. Couldn't tell you what herbs, but a little hint of herbs in there. Definitely a bit oniony, so it's got a bit of an oniony flavour to it. And then, of course, it is quite cheesy as well, so it's got a nice cheesy quality to it. It definitely tastes like cheddar. That sort of a cheddar cheesiness. The stuff on top, the crispy stuff, that adds a nice wee crispiness to a bite, which I quite like. And it also, because it's a sort of cheesy crust as well, it adds a bit more of a strong, punchy cheddar kind of taste. Like an extra bit of cheddar, which is good. And then lastly, you've got the crust, the pastry. Not bad. It's fine. It's standard shortcrust pastry. Not a lot to it really. Tastes okay. It's firm round the outside. The bottom's a bit less firm, but of course all the liquidy macaroni's been sitting on that. That's typical of a pie anyway, really, to be fair. So yeah, overall, not bad. Very cheesy. So if you like your cheesy macaroni, I think you'll like it. Decent texture, you know, the macaroni manages to be not too saucy that it just goes everywhere, but saucy enough that it's not just solid. So not bad. Good cheesy flavour, good textures. Nice crunch on the top. Decent pastry. So yeah, can't complain. I mean, I'm going to cover these in tomato sauce before I finish them off. Because, yeah, I'm just not a big macaroni pie guy. I need to have ketchup on mine. But, yeah, I think if you like a macaroni pie, you'll like them. Very nice. Well, that'll do for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the wee bell to get notifications anytime a new video comes out. Of course, you can follow me on Blue Sky. I tweet some stuff on there. Well, I don't know what they call it instead of tweeting. I put posts on there on Blue Sky, random food stuff, random thoughts. Yeah, I do some. I'm trying to do some shorts now as well, just throwing random shorts up for the food-related shorts. So if you see anything on there, go and have a wee look at that too. I also have a gaming channel now as well called Electric Reload, where I sort of show off my game collection and all that kind of stuff. So you can check that out. There'll be a link at the end of the video. There's one in the description as well. But yeah, just in general, thank you very much for coming to watch this video. That's as the least I could ask, and I really hope you enjoyed it. So thanks very much, and I will catch you in the next one. See you then.